Hey, it is Chris. It is Thursday, the 21st of March. I took 2 days off, but I'm back. Went on a little spring break. It was wonderful. Here's what I came back to. So as I was driving back yesterday, don't worry, my wife was driving. I was in the passenger seat scrolling through Twitter/X. What I came back to that I saw on X was the news reported by NBC that Marco Rubio of Florida, the Florida senator, is moving up the ranks in Donald Trump's vice presidential speculation, which is totally perfect in a lot of ways. So let's do a brief history of Donald Trump and Marco Rubio. So Marco Rubio ran for president in 2016 when Donald Trump ran for president. Trump attacked Rubio, who is on the shorter side. I think he's about 5'8", as Little Marco. Rubio, by about February 2016, decided he needed to go straight at Donald Trump. So he said lots of things. I want to quote one. He is a con artist. He runs on this idea he is fighting for the little guy, but he has spent his entire career sticking it to the little guy. His entire career. Rubio also said that Donald Trump had small hands, and you know what that means, and he called him orange-faced. Yeah. Now, it's been 8 years. Donald Trump now owns the Republican Party, and he makes that very clear with every passing day, including the Ohio primaries this week where his chosen candidates all won. Rubio has, like most Republican politicians, capitulated to Trump, sort of come around on Donald Trump. So I guess, it doesn't matter. Like Ted Cruz endorsed Donald Trump, and Donald Trump said Ted Cruz's father might have been involved in the assassination of JFK. So I guess it doesn't matter anymore. I guess everything's out the window. Like everything you said before about someone, you don't say now. So I guess let's analyze this on the merits. Does Rubio make sense? He's youngish. He's in his early 50s. He is Latino. He is a talented speaker, mostly-ish. With the exception of that one time when he gave the Republicans response and he did the water grab. Remember that one? But he's a pretty gifted communicator, right? Generationally, he balances out the ticket. He has, as I said, sort of gotten on the Trump train and sort of gotten behind everything that Trump is for, which, by the way, wasn't what the Republican Party was for, but is now. So, on that level, it makes sense. Here's the problem, at least one of the problems, aside from the fact that Rubio and Trump attacked each other throughout 2016. But the other major problem is that they're both now Florida residents. And constitutionally, you're supposedly not allowed to have two people from the same state on the national ticket. Now, could you challenge that legally? Sure. I mean, Donald Trump challenges everything legally, but could you challenge it? Maybe. Could Rubio resign his Senate seat and move to another state? I mean, I guess he could, but that's a lot to do. And a big risk for Rubio, right? Giving up your Senate seat just to be a maybe VP. So that's a problem, but maybe an overcomable one. I don't totally know. So let's just do, before I end, let's just do a kind of Donald Trump VPs. So I guess we're putting Rubio in that mix now. I still think Tim Scott from South Carolina is at the top of the list. I think Elise Stefanik from New York is in that mix. I think Kristi Noem from South Dakota, the governor of South Dakota, is in that mix. I think Sarah Huckabee Sanders from Arkansas is in that mix. So I guess we'll put Rubio in there too. It seems weird, but this is Trump, so I rule nothing in or out. I don't think it's going to happen, but I didn't see it coming. So yeah, Trump, Rubio, who the hell knows? I guess saying that you have small hands and you know what that means is a good way to get into Donald Trump's favor. What a world. Anyway, that's it for today. Subscribe, like this video, spread the word. Appreciate you as always, and glad to be back.